Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice 2 video. In this video, we're going to be talking about patch 1.6, which went live on Wednesday, August 30th, sometime between 12 noon and 5 p.m., as I was able to play while I was at work, and the update was not available. So it's a good thing that they did get it out in August, but really a shame that they didn't get it on a Tuesday, but at least they did hold true to their word there. So story mode continues. Chapter 3 is here. Take on the villainous society in Injustice 2's famed story mode as the power duo Green Arrow and Black Canary. Celestial beings abound. Starfire enters Starfire, the latest character to join the Injustice 2 roster. Keep your opponents at bay with her fiery hair and a power-draining energy orb. The Teen Titan stalwart can regenerate health and heal her teammates. Battle in challenge mode in order to unlock Starfire, and be sure to level up your roster in preparation for a new challenge character coming soon. And I did peek into the game because I did have a bad recording, and Green Arrow is actually not in the store yet, or in the roster yet. So unless they do a patch 1.6.1 adding Green Arrow in, which I'm assuming there's a bug, there's actually only 2 characters in this update, which is really disappointing. So Supergirl, battle your way to the top of the leaderboards when the Dark Supergirl Arena event begins. Be sure to take advantage of her unblockable fist slam on tagging, as well as heat vision that deals damage over time. And just a little preparation for you guys, I will be prioritizing my Android account during this event in hopes to get Elite 4 in one season and hopefully Elite 1 in the other seasons. So Injustice 2 introduces global chat, allowing you to chat with other players in the game, discuss strategy, team synergies, or how you're going to mop the floor with your opponent. And just to give you guys a heads up, I do not have the chat enabled. I saw that they were going to enable this for a few people over time, but the chat is currently not available. We have listened to community feedback, and we are excited to announce major updates to our classic game modes, which does not include 24-hour arena to my knowledge, unless it resets at 8 p.m. every night. So jump into another battle as soon as your current match is complete. Keep better track of your overall progression during each season and an updated arena menu. These are just a few of the improvements we have made to our community's favorite game mode, which is probably the only real game mode. And let me give you guys a suggestion for the team. One thing I'd like to point out in Tekken really quick is that there's an easy difficulty, there's a normal difficulty, there's a hard difficulty, there's a very hard difficulty. So it looks like there's 4 difficulties in the game altogether. And then there could be a heroic difficulty and a 5th difficulty. Why does Injustice Gods Among Us 1 not incorporate? So going back to Injustice 2, Operations Justice doesn't take a rest. Quickly level up your favorite heroes by sending them out on repeat operations. So we're going to go into Injustice 2. And I'd also like to point out that when you actually complete an operation, you'll get a chance to send them right back in. So this is a little bit of an improvement. However, I'd like to see them offer more operation slots, whether it costs gems or whether it costs a direct money upgrade. I would like to see more than 3 operation slots. I think 6 is very fair because you don't really get that much XP. Like if you send them on a 10-hour mission, given the operation upgrades, you're only going to get about 3,000 XP. If you do 3 battles in the campaign, you're going to get the same amount of XP. So, we're going to go into the roster, and as you can see by our roster, there is no gold Green Arrow. And only 2 characters in the store. So if you go to the tech class, you can see there is no gold Green Arrow anywhere to be found. There's still only 9 tech characters. So, the 2 new characters, Dark Supergirl, is available in an arena event, and if it's anything like the Mythic Wonder Woman season, be prepared for 4 weeks of gameplay. So when they first did the Mythic Wonder Woman season back in June, May-June, to promote the Wonder Woman movie, the Mythic Wonder Woman season was not announced more than 1 week. They kind of just kept it going, and because of that, I kind of got lazy and only got a 4-star Mythic Wonder Woman, getting Elite 4 in the first week and then just not doing anything. Luckily, you have the upgrade option, which is a really good feature from patch 1.5. Kudos to Netherrealm for that. And kudos to Isaac Casanova actually getting an Armor Superman as a soft launch player. So very cool that they addressed that. I've heard that Mikey's Box is still looking for one, so Netherrealm, please take care of him. So combining flight, invulnerability, and strength, Kara Zor-El unleashes a powerful, unavoidable fist slam on Taggart. The slam may interrupt opponent abilities, thus granting her boosted damage and critical chance. So as she tags in, Supergirl lands an unblockable attack at rank 1 that deals 20% damage and can interrupt abilities. If she interrupts the opponent during an ability, she gains 100% damage and 100% crit chance for 7, and I'm going to assume 9, 11, 13, and 15 seconds, and obviously at 5 stars, that's where it shines. She also has the walking laser damage over time, and this is going to be deadly. The speeding bullet is just a regular damage move, but the only way they can actually balance the walking laser, in my opinion, is reduce the damage overall. So, Energized Starfire is going to be from challenges. Keep in mind, if you unlock Energized Starfire through challenges, you can get an offer up to 4 stars, and then you can get a level up offer to 5 stars. So make sure that if you want a 5-star Energized Starfire, assuming they don't give you a store upgrade, kind of like they did with Captain Cold and Sub-Zero, which they probably will, make sure that you guys save up 3,600 gems. You're going to see me obviously gemming to get the card. Unless I do get an offer, then there's obviously no point, because both of my offers are available. I was going to use it for Harambe, but we'll have to see on that. So, Princess Coriander regenerates health as her opponent spends power. Also, the next Queen of Tamaran heals her teammates when using her Starry Night supermove. So when the opponent spends power, Starfire regenerates 1% health per bar of power. Now, I don't expect this to get too crazy. As we know, Cyborg health regeneration follows the same path, and that gets up to 2%. So this is going to be a 20% heal. On Starfire's supermove, she releases energy healing her team for 5 to 20% of their health. Now, I'm not sure if this is based on how much health is missing, and I'm not sure exactly how the formula equates, but expect it to be kind of like Cyborg for the first portion of it. And I expect them to go from maybe up to 15% and maybe 40% health. I don't expect it to be too crazy, but if I had any guess, that would be how it would be. As you guys know, super moves are only used once, but one thing I highly recommend for anybody that works on Energized Starfire, you need to get her defense up immediately, because when the opponent spends power, if you block, it's not going to do much damage. And if you have defense, that's a layer of stuff. I don't know how block value works against armor piercing, but if you have a lot of defense, you might actually be able to heal up more than the damage you take. So this would be a great way to do that. And obviously it does have synergy with Scarecrow, because the opponents are going to be spending more power to actually use their special. So keep that in mind. Having Horrific Scarecrow on your team might be good. And having a Dr. Fate on the opponent's team obviously is really bad, because it's going to make specials cost less. So if you're pairing anybody with Energized Starfire, I highly recommend Horrific Scarecrow and then whoever of your choosing. And also, I highly recommend with Dark Supergirl, Emerald, Green Lantern, Predator, Batman, and you kind of just synergize as you gain power. And both of them have annoying tag-in effects, so you can kind of just cycle between Predator, Batman, and Green Lantern. And then when the opponent does a special, if you can catch them off guard, that's when you use Dark Supergirl. So that's probably going to be the fun team that Dark Supergirl is used with. It's going to be the argument of who is better between Arkham Knight Batman and Predator Batman. In the case of Dark Supergirl, definitely Predator Batman. However, with Energized Starfire, I don't think she has a hazard ability. No, she does not. So you don't want to use Arkham Knight Batman with that. So that would definitely free up Arkham Knight Batman to be usable with Landing Armor Aquaman. Now, I'm not sure exactly how people level up, or if they can even level up. Do we have somebody that's actually close to a level?
Aquaman.
So let's take that in mind. I know that they said you're supposed to get XP in the arena.
Green Lantern.
I think actually Harambe is close to level 40. However, I don't want to level him up because I want to take an offer. Alright, there is Unbreakable Cyborg. So we're going to go into the new arena. And by then, our operation should be available to reset. And much respect to Shono Viking for staying in the top 2 and promoting my clan. I definitely want to make a League Hollywood Shono. Now, who I actually take in all depends on how many people are going to be in leagues. I'm hoping it's 500 because there's going to be some massive leagues. And I would like to see that. So it looks like they did obviously change the icons a little bit. Really cool for that. They did clean up the arena screen. And the arena store, there's no evidence of new characters in the store. So you're still going to have the same 5 characters. So obviously if you have shards, now is the time to spend them. Because you're not going to be getting a new character in the arena store. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to throw in, instead of Mythic Wonder Woman, we're going to take a little bit of a cut. And who did I say? We're going to throw in Silver or Gold Cyborg. And we're going to see if he can actually level up. So we're going to get slightly less threat. Not that bad. Alright, so we have a 205,630 threat. However, Scarecrow is really weak. So is Aquaman. Most of the threat is in Predator Batman. So we're just going to beat him down with Green Lantern and then go at it. And why did I throw Aquaman in? It's Cyborg I needed. That's a fail. Alright, so Aquaman comes in. We're just going to get rid of him. Now, with the metahuman synergy, I do think that does help the defense for Predator Batman, so we have to be a little bit cautious of that. Wait a minute. Oh, it shows the opponent's roster now instead of your own. Okay. I was wondering why it showed Aquaman on the screen, so I didn't actually mess up. Now, also new to this update, you can see how long your opponent has been stunned for. And this is really good if you don't have a maxed out stun bomb, because then you can actually time your combos and tag in. So, yes, it is confirmed that you do level up in the arena. We got 805 XP in that fight, and our progression bar actually went pretty far to Elite 4, so there really isn't that many people between Elite 3 and Elite 4, and the score isn't that bad. So yes, you do level up in arena. So 805 XP for 200,000 threat. So let's actually use a low threat team. So my theory might be right that it was a small percentage of your XP, because we fought a 200,000 team, and we got 805 XP. So it looks to be about 4 or 0.4%. So let's actually take a garbage team. Let's throw in Aquaman, Swamp Thing, and Green Lantern. So now we're going to do an arena with these teams. And yes, you can see the threat level very close to yours. Which is really sad, because I really like fighting people that were like double your threat level. But I understand that they didn't want people that were 100,000 threat actually getting 500,000 threat. That was not the intent of Netherrealm. I honestly like the challenge of that. And there's a new screen, obviously, for Chapter 3. Now let's see how much XP we actually get using a 30-ish thousand threat team going up against 37,000.
Make this challenging.
Let nature run its course. Ready for more fun?
Flora Poison Ivy used her special one.
I'm the real Green Lantern. Where there's a will, there's a win.
Probably should save up for a power drain, especially with the Joker.
The most sane man I know.
So we're going to take that. So we're going to save up for a power drain so the opponent can't use a special when we knock out the Joker. Alright. Wow, we actually got stun resist. That's cool. Probably because of Aquaman and the synergy with himself. So now we're going to power drain again. We're going to get Green Lantern in. So how much is the meta actually going to shift? I think Supergirl is going to change the meta. I don't know how much that Starfire is going to change the meta. We'll have to see on that. So you can see the XP was significantly reduced. We got 263. So it's not a lot of XP, and I don't know the exact formula for XP per threat, but it is not 2% or whatever it is, or 0.2%. It's a Formula, a little bit more intense than that. But at least you're getting XP in the arena. But 200 XP is nothing to really brag about. So you're getting about 1,000 XP per 12 hours or 1,000 XP per 24 hours. Definitely nothing to brag about. So now that our operations are done. So we got Deadshot Gloves, 10 gems. We're going to repeat. Sending going on operation will move them from your team. And confirm. I don't know why you have to double confirm that, but okay. But the fact that the repeat button is there is actually pretty cool, and it's not going to be a 45-minute update because there really isn't much to talk about until the new challenge and the new arena mode comes out. But as soon as the new arena comes out, I will definitely be doing a YouTube video on that, and I will be grinding hard on my Android account. And as long as I get Elite 3 on iOS, I really don't care where I place. I just want to maximize the fragments that I get towards Dark Supergirl. So if you like this video on the patch 1.6 update, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice 2 videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And who's going to be excited for the hopeful Supergirl Arena season next week? Are they going to be offering a 4-star version in the store so we can test out early, or are we just going to be grinding them out? More than likely, I'm just going to grind it out this week because I really want to save money. That way I can put it towards possibly getting a green screen. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!